Hello my friends and welcome to another video where we will see how we can set up Next.js 14 specifically with Contentful, just so we can have CMS with our Next.js app and make updates, content updates a lot easier. So let's just go ahead and start setting up our project. If you like the video, please just leave a like and subscribe to the channel because that is going to be a massive help. So let's just go ahead and start our project. So let's just go and create our Next.js project by running npx create next app latest. I'll name that as Contentful app. We won't use TypeScript, we won't use lint, we will use Tailwind CSS, and we want to have the source directory, and I don't want to have the app router. And no, so that's it. So let's just install that quickly. And it's all done. Okay, so let's just now run our project by running npm run dev, and we just have the initial Next.js project. So if we go now inside the source folder and inside the pages and the index page, we can just go and remove, well, we can remove all of it, we just keep the main, and let's have an h1 there. Here we'll go our title, and then let's just have a paragraph for now. Here we'll go our description, and let's just have a URL for now. Our URL goes here, and let's have an href, which for now will just be, will be this one. And well, we need to delete the justify between for now, and let's just add some sizing. So let's just increase the size of the hero, which will be text. Let's just do that 5XL. Let's just do that text 2XL, and let's just do the 2XL as well. See, there we go, and this is what we have. Let's just add in my12 for now, and there we go. Okay, so here we will have a title, here we will just add the description, and here we will have our URL. So if we go for now and just go inside our project and just create a new file called env.local. So basically here we will just keep our Contentful variables. So the first one will be a Contentful space ID, space ID variable. We'll update that in a second. And here we will need a Contentful access token. And then we will need as well the entry ID. I'll explain, let's just have that entry ID. I'll explain what it's in a second. And yeah, entry ID goes here. Okay, so now the next step is to just go on Contentful, and just create our space, and just create our entries. If you don't have already an account, you just go here, get started, and you're just creating an account for free. If you have an account, you just simply go and log in. I do already have an account, so I will just go and log in, and then we just need to go up here and create a space. I will create a free space, so you can just buy a license or create a free. Of course, we'll just go for the free one for now. Let's just create a test, and then we click continue. It just tells us that we are going to have 3 environments, unlimited roles, and 25 content types. Now you really need to be careful. For example, if you want to have a home page, for example, you really need to be careful with the content types. So if, for example, you want to build a page, let's say you want to build a portfolio page, I would suggest just go and create a home page, or just create the pages, and inside there add all your entries, rather than just go and create, let's say, one entry for the button, one entry for I don't know, the hero, the image. It would be so much better just create a page and just create everything there, and that way you're just saving yourself content types. There were situations before where I didn't think that way, and I was running out of content types, and it's really expensive to buy. I think, yeah, it's quite expensive to buy some more content types with Contentful, so just be aware of that. And then let's just confirm and create. So once the space has been created, the next thing we can do is we can just open the space, and we can go inside our content model, and we can just create, for example, the things that we want to display, so the models that we want to display. So if we go design content model, let's just name that hero, for example, for now, and you can even add a description if you want. That is useful for later on when you go back to the project. So we're going to add a field. So what we need is we need to have a title, a description, and a URL for now. So we can go title here. So it's good as well to have an internal title, just in case if you have many different content models, just it would be good to have that, so you can just separate it. But for now we will just have a simple title, which we will use. So this will represent the entry level. Always you need to have one which represents the entry level, and you can set it if you want as a required field, as a unique field. You can limit the character count, you can make a specific pattern, for example, if you want to have an email address or a regular expression. You can accept specific values, and also you can, obviously we will have a single line for that, but you can even have a URL if you want to drop down. You can have a radio button, or you can have a slug. We will leave it as a single line for now, and we'll confirm. Then we can go and add another field, which this one will be the description, and you can have it as a short text, or you can have it as a long text. So the short text is limited to 256 characters max, while the long text you can even have it 50k characters. That is useful, for example, if you have a blog or a blog post or something like that, or a case study. We'll keep it for short text for now, and click continue. We don't need that to be an entry level, but we will set as a required field. and we click confirm, and then we need to have just a URL, and again we keep that as a short and we keep it as required, and we press the URL here. So if we click confirm, and we can save. Now the next thing that we need to do, obviously we create our model, but we need our content. So we're just going to the content tab and we go add entry, and we add a new entry. So here is the title that we want to display on our page. So let's say this is our title, and description. I'll just copy paste that one for now. See, Contentful, test description. Let me just fix that as well. And as a URL, I'm going, you see, I just went to save automatically, but it doesn't let me. So I will just go add a URL. Let me just refresh that 1 second and see. Yeah, he's still here. Let me just go and add a URL. So I'll just put Google for now. And that's it. And then the next thing you need to do, you just need to go and publish. Now, if you want to display, for example, this content and connect obviously with Next, you will see here each content type has, well, each content entry, I should say, it has an entry ID. So this is what we will use for our, for here. So I'll just copy and paste this one for now. We don't need actually this one, and the brackets. So no, actually we need, I'll leave them there. So yes, so this is the entry ID, and then we will need the Contentful access token. Now, in order to get the Contentful access token and the space ID, we need to go into general settings. So this is the space ID, which goes here, and the access token, we are just going to API keys, and you click add API key. You just call whatever you want this one, and you add the API key. You will see you have here as well the space ID, and you have the content delivery API, which I'll copy and I will paste in here, and I will be right back. Okay, so now I copied all my variables. So the next thing that we need to do is we just need to connect our Contentful with our Next.js. So first thing first, we just need to go and install Contentful, something that we forgot to do. So we need to go and install Contentful, and we need to import Contentful as well. So import as Contentful from Contentful, and we need to create a client variable. .env.contentful. So basically these are the variables we are just created. So this is the space ID, and we have the access token, Contentful access token, and this is it. So now we just need to go down here and just create a function, well, export as well, a function, export async, and use get static props. We need to create a result, which will be actually our entry. We'll get the entry that we just created. Client get entry, and here we will actually use, let's just copy this one for now. Oopsie. And this will be the entry ID. Okay, and we need to go and return our props, which one is the title, and that is result fields title or blank, and then we've got the description, which is result fields description or no, and we've got the URL as well, which is result fields description, fields URL or no. And this is it. This is complaining. Oh yeah, because I misspelled, of course, function. And now we are good to go. So now if we go in here, for example, and just go, and first of all we need here props, and then if we go here, props title. So if we see oh, because we need to restart, let's just restart first. So let's just go and check. Yes, so this is got passed. And here if we check, for example, the hard-coded, here will go our description, and if we go and do similar things, so if we go props.description, and let's just do that as well, which should be Google, and this will be props URL. So yeah, so this is our Contentful test description, this is our Google URL. So this is more or less how you can use Contentful with Next. Of course you can add a lot more, you can do a lot more. It depends how simple or complex your project is, but this is a very basic setup. It's very straightforward, and is very useful as well, because you can, for example, if you create a portfolio, you can easily go and create it with Contentful. So every time you want to update something, you can just easily go in here. You do have many content models as well, content types that you can create. So you can create so many different things. You can even have rich text, which rich text is getting used for blogs, and you can just have numbers specifically. You can add emojis, videos, PDFs, and anything else. So for example, this is if you want to upload something rather than using a URL. Location, date and time, booleans, JSON object, and this is the reference. This is, for example, if you have a blog post or something similar where you have an author and you want to reference all the blog posts or the opposite. So a blog post can reference its authors and similar concepts. But yeah, this is more or less how you can set up Next.js with Contentful. I hope you find this helpful. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see anything else relating to Contentful or anything else. And I will see you to the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.